Good afternoon, everyone. Do we have sound? We have sound. If I can just have your attention, go ahead and keep eating, because most people don't pay attention to what I say anyway. Good afternoon. My name is Melissa. Oh no, wait, wrong page. Hang on. Shh. Okay, Scott welcomes the crowd. That's me. Thank you so much for being here today to celebrate Bismarck-Mandan in our communities. My name is Scott Meske. I'm the president of the Chamber of Commerce. I've been on the ground here for about 5 weeks, and I've met most of you and can't remember any of you. Thank you for. I've really truly enjoyed. There's just two really quick things, and I promise I'm not gonna, because I've been told we're already 15 minutes behind. A couple of things I learned about North Dakotans, especially. Since I've been here about almost 3 years now in North Dakota, is the people care about their communities. And I mean to a person and to the core. They care about their communities. And we can see that evidence in the way we participate in our communities, through committees, through organizations, and events like today. So thank you so much. And that is, if you've caught a little bit of the national Wentz wagon, you've heard some of that come out, and we can all just kind of smile and go, yep, that's us, and it is. So be proud of that. The other thing I'm going to say, because I don't think it's written down here, but the chamber staff is second to none, and they're all off limits, so you may not hire them away. I'm telling you right now. But I just want to thank David and Ryan and Annie and Becca, Catherine, Amanda, Chelsea, and Mary, and Carly. I think I got them all. Now I can remember them. But they're the ones who put this together, and I really appreciate them very, very much. So, yes, thank you. So with that, we're gonna make this program roll, and it's gonna go smoothly. So we want to kick things off by recognizing a few outstanding individuals. I would like to enlist the help of Business Education Partnership Committee Chair, Shane Hafner. The Business Education Partnership Committee is very active in the bridge between the business and education for the Chamber and the community. And through this group, we are able to honor the outstanding teachers and guide the student chamber. Shane? There's a step there, by the way.
Okay, good to know.
Thanks.
Well, good afternoon. It's my honor again this year to serve as the chair for our Business Education Partnership Committee. One of the most important things that we do each year is recognize some of our outstanding teachers in our community in Bismarck-Mandan. As a former teacher myself and now a parent of 2 elementary-age children, I think it's really important that we do everything that we can to recognize our teachers, support them, let them know how much we appreciate them. I'm also still trying to make amends for all the trouble and problems I caused my teachers growing up, and so that's going to continue to take some time. But anyway, so each year what we do as a committee, we ask for applications basically from our local schools, Bismarck and Mandan, at the elementary, high school, and post-secondary schools as well. And we received a number of them this year, and our committee had a very difficult time getting through them and making decisions, and it was really great to see. It just kind of confirms our belief of the quality of education we have in our community. So a lot to be proud of there. And then what we like to do also is go out to those locations once these teachers have been selected and basically surprise them in front of their peers, their students, all faculty, and that to me is worth every minute of it. And so at this time, what I'd like to do is call up those teachers that were selected this year at all the different levels and let them be recognized here again. They've already received their award. and some gifts as well that we put together for them. But we do have another certificate for you here that we want to make sure you get. So I'll call each one of them up, and we'll make sure we have their certificates that are still covered up here. Okay, so from Mandan Elementary, or the Mandan Elementary level at Red Trail Elementary School, Miss Tiffany Mose. In the Bismarck Elementary Division from Highland Acres, Larissa Schwab. In the Mandan Secondary Division from Mandan High School, Travis Coyle. In the Bismarck Secondary Division from Wachter Middle School, Jeremy Schaefer. And in our post-secondary division from the University of Mary, Dr. Jill Newstead. Take that picture now. Sure. Quick picture here. Thank you. Again, thank you, teachers. Thank you to these teachers and all of our teachers in our community that do so much for all of our students, from wiping their noses to getting them ready for college. It's amazing what they do, and should be recognized for their efforts. So thank you very much. 11 years ago, the Student Chamber of Commerce was created, again, for the young students in our community, perhaps future business leaders. Really proud of our group each year and our business leaders, our business community that support them every year as well. I would like to recognize the 2015-2016 Student Chamber. We have a few of them here with us. I'd like to have them stand and be recognized as well. Shandy Tax and Heidi Hills, are you here? Our student chamber are true leaders in our schools, among their peers. We have a lot to look forward to, and again, I just really want to encourage all of our business community to continue to support our youth and do everything we can to encourage their participation. If we set the bar high, we know they can achieve that. So again, thank you to all of those students. Let's give them all a round of applause again, please. Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you to those teachers and the student chamber members in attendance today. Now's the time to celebrate a few area businesses. Colonel Scott Bestflig with the North Dakota National Guard is with me today to honor a few people and will present this year's Golden Eagle. Step. Got it. Thanks, Colonel.
Well, good morning. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, Scott's a little easier to pronounce than Baseflug, so. I'm Colonel Scott Baseflug. I'm the Chief of Joint Staff with the North Dakota National Guard, and I'm honored to be here today. And we want to really recognize a couple great organizations. Over the years, the North Dakota Patriot Guard has loyally attended funeral services for our fallen heroes. However, their purpose serves so much more. Patriot Guard wishes to serve all heroes, not only the ones that paid the ultimate sacrifice, but also those whose lives have changed forever on the actions and events of their service as they're serving for the United States of America. From participating in honor flights to standing at funerals, which I know you've seen them there, supporting events like wreaths across America, military send-offs, and welcome homes. You'll find them standing by. And today, we respect and stand by the North Dakota Patriot Guard for all their support they provided the military over the years. Would a representative of the Patriot Guard please come to the stage so we can present your certificate of appreciation? I got one for you here somewhere too. It is also my honor to announce this year's winner of the Golden Eagle Award. This year's winner exemplifies what it means to be a supporter of the armed forces. For the last century, this organization had employees who had served our nation during times of conflict and a little more peaceful times. Soldiers may have been deployed, or they may have been given off time just to complete training. But this business has continually stood behind their employees and their families. We are proud to announce that this year's recipient of the Golden Eagle goes to Cloverdale Foods. Please watch this video of the Cloverdale Foods, please, as the representative comes forward.
Cloverdale spans 101 years. In that 101 years, we've went through World War I, World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam War, both Persian Gulfs, and it is important to this organization to support our men and women that go and defend us each and every day so that we can enjoy the freedoms that this company is built on. A lot of our employees at Cloverdale are veterans or are currently serving in both the National Guard and Reserves. We actually support them in allowing them to go and do their AT, their drills on weekends. If in fact they're activated, Cloverdale is there to support their families while they're gone. And if their pay is not equalized, we will actually make sure that our employees are receiving the same benefits that they received here while they're deployed protecting us and defending our country. At the end of the day, Cloverdale has always been a patriotic organization. We enjoy what our soldiers and airmen do for our country and our defense, and we salute them.
They bring their own script. They don't even read from mine. Okay. Great. Congratulations to Cloverdale Foods. We really appreciate that. And as somebody who served, I served at a time when being in the Guard and Reserve wasn't exactly the coolest thing to do. We had an awful lot of effort and time through organizations like Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve and other organizations when I was serving, just to educate employers on the value of having a service member on your staff. And today, after all those years, and I see what organizations like Cloverdale and others in our community, what they do for our service members and their families, because that's also a very, very important key. It warms my heart, and I really appreciate, so proud of what we do for our men and women in uniform. A quick reminder to all of today's award recipients and honorees to come back if you need more pictures, whatever, afterward. The Mike Fink Award for Steady Growth and Profitability honors Mike Fink, former chairman of the Excellence in Business Committee and champion of small business. Mike believed in small business, and he believed in businesses who are committed to investing in Bismarck-Mandan. This award honors Mike posthumously and will continue to do so in honor of Mike and small business in our community. 10 years ago, the Mike Fink Award for Steady Growth and Profitability was created to recognize those small businesses to fulfill the following criteria. They must be a chamber member. Second, they must have 5 years of business operation under their belt. And third, the businesses must demonstrate a 20% revenue growth over the past 3 years and have increased their number of employees. To determine the winners, each nominee was asked to submit records to Diana Kinseth of Brady Martz, who graciously donated her time to qualify the award winners. Thank you, Diana. Flowers. Diana. Are these it? Okay. Thank you, Diana. This year we have 4 recipients of the Mike Fink Award, and please enjoy a video clip from each organization as they receive their award. CC's Physical Therapy. If you want.
My name is April Metler. I am the owner of CC's Physical Therapy in the studios. We establish a sense of community here, so when people do come here, they generally feel that sense of community, and so they want to become part of something. We've definitely been a constant evolution, it feels like, since the day we started. I always said, like, when we get to this point, then I'm going to stop. And when we get to this point, we're going to stop. And it just keeps growing and going, and it seems like it's never going to stop. I've always had a great staff that I think has always been on board with me. They take my ideas, and instead of like snarling their nose at them, they jump on and go with it too. The thing about the chamber that I like to just at least be linked into is just knowing what else is going around, like what other services are now available to the surrounding communities. As a business owner, what you always have to do is strive to be better and different. And you just have to do what you do well and keep growing and doing what you do well over and over again. I didn't know I was going to be speaking today, I guess. All I have to say is this. I want to thank the Chamber for taking all this effort into giving us these awards. I always feel really weird when people are like, oh, you're up for an award, like go for it. And I'm like, there's so many people I think you have to thank behind you. We're just the business owners, and kind of like I said in the clip, it takes a lot of people and a lot of soldiers to come and stand behind you and go along with your crazy ideas as a business owner. And I've always been really, really grateful for everybody that's been working with me over the years. And also I think Bismarck-Mandan is one of the best areas to grow a business. People here are hungry. People here are hungry for new opportunities and new things to do, and are always open to new ideas that come to the area. And so I want to thank everyone, I guess, of the Bismarck-Mandan area. I've always taken us under their wing and letting us prosper and grow in this beautiful place. Thank you so much.
Awesome. The next Mike Fink Award awardee, Mr. Squeegee.
I'm Matt Ludahl. I'm the owner of Mr. Squeegee Window Cleaning. Been cleaning windows in Bismarck-Mandan area for about 16 years, and it's been a great experience so far.
You started with one.
I started all by myself, and our full-time staff consists of 5 employees and then Tina and myself. We want our customers to feel like they're getting the best possible service. We've been very fortunate over the years with finding good people. That is probably the biggest challenge. The success comes from family, a lot of hard work, long hours.
Our employees.
Our employees, yes.
Our
they
employees,
are.
for sure.
as we grow with the chamber, we hope to be more involved, and like Tina said, it's our first year with the chamber, and I think we see the benefits of it down the road and right now. I just want to thank the chamber. We're new members. I mean, I couldn't believe the honor that we got to be nominated. First of all, we've been in this community for 16 years, and we want to thank the Bismarck-Mandan community for just giving us the opportunity to do business here. And we have a lot of loyal customers, and we just want to thank them for their continued support. I got a lot of family here, and my wife Tina. We both got our parents, and my grandma. She's here, and we want to thank her. I know she's like a prayer person for us, and we need a lot of prayer as business owners. It's hard work. Without God, we wouldn't be here, and that's a big thank you there. First thank you. Honestly, we have great employees. Without them, we wouldn't be standing here. Our guys are some of the hardest working guys I know. We take them away from their families sometimes on weekends, and I really appreciate that, guys. We have great friends. Without them, we wouldn't have our ideas bounce off each other and everything else. I just want to, thank you for letting us grow. And once again, April, CC's, same thing. It's a great community to do business, and we have a lot of opportunity to keep growing. So thank you very much.
Step. That was awesome. Kind of felt like Spider-Man was going to come off the top of the room. That's just me. The next Mike Fink Award, Earthkind.
What we do at Earthkind is we put nature to work for you. We invent natural solutions to pest control that are proven effective and protect your health, your property, your pets, and your family from pests and odors. I started my company because I had a problem and there really wasn't a solution out there, so I invented one. What most people don't know about us, we're an innovator in the pest control category because the product that I invented was the first of its kind solution, and it's actually revolutionized the category. My state is really important to me, and growing my business in the state was a conscious choice. We're in homes all across the country, so I'm kind of honored from one little mouse running up my leg and the invention where it's come today.
Well, thank you. As you can all tell, I'm not Carrie, but my name's Joe Smallacombe. I'm her financial controller and a member of her management team. She was really sorry she wasn't able to be here today, but she's out traveling, actually continuing to grow our brand nationwide. And she wanted to make sure that she congratulated all the other nominees and winners. And she also wanted me to make a quick note that it is rodent season, and you can buy Fresh Cab in all of our local retailers. So thank you very much for this honor.
Step. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate it. And our next Mike Fink Award, North Dakota Guarantee and Title.
We formed the North Dakota Guarantee and Title Company just a little over 60 years ago. We started in one office up in the Burley County Courthouse with 2 people and 1 desk. I think today there are between 100 and 110 people working for the company.
What's really interesting is a lot of people believe that we do abstracting and title insurance and real estate closings on all of the rooftops or homes, but much of our work is actually non-traditional, not houses. We really spend a lot of time investing in our employees, both professionally and personally, and so we pride ourselves on employee growth and development, as well as leadership development within our management team. The Chamber membership for us has been really beneficial, not only for networking, but also we find really great resources using a lot of their leadership development courses, including Leadership Bismarck-Mandan.
We started our business over 60 years ago with 2 people working at one desk. Our goal was to improve land title services and to make a profit. Today, from 111 team members located in 14 different locations and over 3 states, thank you very much for this honor.
Yes, thank you very much. It's quite a birthday present for Myron, so certainly a day you'll remember. The success comes from our wonderful team who works so hard to fulfill our mission and our core values, and also from our customers and our business partners, including the Chamber. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is an award that's shared by all of us here. I see a lot of familiar faces. I want to thank you for your support. This is quite an honor for us. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of our 2016 Mike Fink Award winners. A quick reminder, if you really need another picture, whatever, up here by the podium or on the podium, please stick around afterward. Our next award is the New Entrepreneur Award of the Year. It recognizes successful and innovative business leaders in our community who have taken and reaped the rewards of risk. To be eligible for a nomination, business owner must serve as majority owner and operator or bear responsibility for operating a small business with a 3-year track record, have increased employment opportunities, demonstrate entrepreneurial potential necessary for long-term business success and economic growth, demonstrate social responsibility and community service, overcome challenges and adversity, and focus on the future, make creative use of technology, and have created an environment for coaching and learning. Diana Kinseth from Brady Martz and Associates reviewed the nominees for this year's award, and again, we thank her for her time. This year, we had 3 business people vying for the award. We would like to award them all. We had a tough decision to make, and there's one. The nominees are Bob Denver with Radio Bismarck-Mandan.
This is all I've ever done. This is my 45th year in radio. Mojo's been in business 4 years, Big Rig we've had on the air for 3 years. A lot of people are, really don't know that we're locally owned, that we're right here downtown Bismarck, and that it's all local people and the dollars are here. My advice is that when you do a startup business, hire the right people. You surround yourself by good quality people. It's pretty much guaranteed that you'll be successful.
Yeah. Our next nominee is April Mettler with CC's Physical Therapy.
I just knew that I was always going to be unhappy working for somebody else. And so that's why I was like, if I want to do it the way I want to do it, I have to open my own doors. It always goes back to that saying of working smarter, not harder. And so I think as you start to generate business and get busier and busier and busier, I think you always have to maintain your roots. We try to get into other parts of the community, especially into the downtown community. Just anything where we can get people talking to other people and kind of uniting the community.
Nice. And our third nominee is Terry Steckler with Advanced Fleet Services.
I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I was in my early 50s at the time, and I decided that I'd like to be in business for myself. I think you can learn a lot from other people's mistakes and also, from their accomplishments. Don't go into the business undercapitalized. Go into the business with adequate capital to get that business up and running. When my people do a good job of diagnosing the issue and we get it repaired, I'm proud of my team, and that's where I get satisfaction from.
So this year we are pleased to announce the new Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Terry Steckler at Advanced Fleet Services.
We try to reach out to the community in any way we can. United Blood Services has been a customer of ours almost since the day I started this business, and here lately we've signed up with them in a new program they have called the Grade 8 program, where we try to donate, get enough of our employees together to donate 1 gallon of blood every month. We're always looking for people that are in need in some way that maybe we can help out in the community.
Well, I don't have a speech prepared. I didn't plan on being up here today. The person I have next to me is my life partner, my wife, Diane. You know, it's partly because of her that Advanced Fleet Services exists today, because she's a risk taker. When I came up with this idea, she encouraged me to go for it. She said, you need to do your own thing. She said, you need to spend your talents working for yourself. And, you know, we got the business started up and running, and I think in the first 3 years or so, I think my wife was hanging on pretty tight to the saddle horn, because I think there was times she thought we were going to get bucked off. But it's worked. You know, we've got great employees. The Bismarck community has allowed us to grow as a company. We've been offering our services for about 9.5 years now to this community. The community has blessed us in many ways, and we're so thankful to be involved in a community like Bismarck that has treated us with open arms, and every day we look forward to going to work and serving this community. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to new Entrepreneur of the Year, Terry Steckler from Advanced Fleet Services. We have the honor now of presenting this year's Bismarck-Mandan Small Business Person of the Year Award. To qualify for this award, an individual must show staying power through a history of an established business, a business person's ability to grow a number of employees, and a factor in receiving this award, it's a benchmark to judge the impact of the business on the job market. Our Bismarck-Mandan individual will also be submitted for the State Small Business Award, Administration Award. This year, we have 4 business people vying for the award. And of course, we'd like to award them all, but budget prohibits that. And we had a tough decision. I'm kidding. We just had a tough decision to make. I'd like to award everybody here, but the staff said no. So the first nominee is Tina and Matt Ludahl from Mr. Squeegee.
I think our quality really sets us apart. We pride ourselves on making sure it looks right and not being too fast. We have fun with our employees have fun with each other, and we have fun with our customers. We want our customers to feel comfortable while we're in their home or their business. That's what we're there to do, is try to brighten somebody's day.
Outstanding. Very cool. That might have been Calvin's window that they were cleaning. He's in Cabo, what can I say? The next nominee is Terry Steckler with Advanced Fleet Services.
My wife Diane and I started this business in 2007 from the ground up. Now we're over 9 years into this business and still growing. We're the only shop in town that has more of a fleet focus. We're always looking for fleets of vehicles to repair. We were turning away as many customers in a week as we were taking in the door. That's when we decided that we need to expand and grow this company.
Outstanding. And our next nominee, Aaron Moose with Gold's Gym.
Gold's Gym has been in business in Bismarck since 2007, so going on about 9 years. Well, what makes Gold's Gym different? I think the resources we have for the price that we charge. I think that was the biggest challenge, just to let people know what Gold's Gym was and get them into the building to let them see what kind of quality that we had at Gold's Gym. If you look around and you see how active Bismarck has really become, I think it was the right move, because in the last 9 years, it's really come a long way.
All right, and I think we have one more. Do we? Yeah. April Metler and CC's Physical Therapy.
Education is always like a huge part of everything that we do. My PTs work tirelessly all the time to always be on the brink of what's up and coming and what's next. I always say that a couple of big mistakes I made was staff, not hiring staff fast enough. I feel like it's such a fresh market where there's a lot of people that are hungry for a lot of different things, and it's just providing them with those services.
Outstanding. Congratulations to all of our nominees. This year's Small Business Person of the Year, Aaron Moose with Gold's Gym.
I think the one thing that surprises them is I'm actually from Beulah, North Dakota, and I went to the University of Mary. And a lot of times people might think that I brought this up from California or something like this. And the reason that I chose Gold's Gym is I really love the people in Gold's Gym. I love the systems that they had. And I also, love what they offered as far as the classes and the variety of fitness. And so I think that's the one thing that surprises people the most.
Call now to be our next success story. I noticed I was wearing the same shirt as I was wearing in the video, so I only have one shirt actually, but this is crazy. I seen who was on the sheet and I just thought, no, you can relax. There's just no way you can be standing up here. It's been amazing. I'm from Beulah, North Dakota. I lived out here for 16 years. Sold my business in Bozeman. Told my dad I was gonna not be a chiropractor anymore and open a gym. And he thought I was crazy. So you're gonna go to Bismarck, North Dakota and open a gym. Okay. And it's been tough. It's been every day, all day. And I wanna thank my wife for staying by me and sticking by me through the ups and downs, the long days and the nights. My heart's pumping pretty good here. And I brought my mom up here about 5 years ago. Well, 5 years ago, we lost my father. And in October 1, and this is my mother, Lana, and she is my inspiration. She's the hardest working person I've ever been around, and I owe everything to her. And I just wanted to honor her today with this award because it's really hers. And I do appreciate you, Mom. I love you. Thank you.
Moms. Well, I mean, everybody's got one, right? Or had one. And now for the final award of the afternoon, the Granite Award. I'm trying to think, do I have any other remarks at the end of the day? Maybe, probably not. Well, there might be something I want to say, but I don't. It's just been outstanding, and I honestly, it's the stories, the risks, the successes. Don't be afraid to succeed. Unbelievable. Final award is the Granite Award, sponsored by MDU Resources Group and Basin Electric Power Cooperative. Thank you so much. We'd like to ask Dave Gooden, President and Chief Executive Officer of MDU Resources, and Mary Miller, Vice President of Communications and Creative Resources, to please come forward and assist in presenting the honor. Thank you so much to MDU and Basin for sponsoring the great award.
A couple of notes there if you want to follow them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks. There's a step there.
Scott, I'm supposed to read this?
It's suggestions.
It's suggestions.
Yeah. They're more like guidelines.
Well, I've got a part, Mary's got a part. Does she have to read her part too?
She can.
Okay.
You can.
I tell you what.
It's all you.
Come on up here, Mary. We can share this, right? We practice this, you can tell. It is indeed our pleasure to be co-sponsors of the Granite Award. The Granite Award is awarded to that business that has been a sustaining force in the Bismarck-Mandan area for at least 50 years. This business, as depicted by the Granite Award, is really a cornerstone of our community in that not only being successful,
they also give back to the community as well. Farm Credit Services has been in our community for now 100 years, since 1916. They provide innovative financial services and products to serve agriculture producers for all that period of time, and all along have been successful as well.
So as Dave mentioned, they have stood the test of time in our area. So Farm Credit Services is a cooperative lender serving agricultural producers, as Dave mentioned, since 1916. Now, working for a cooperative myself, I understand the cooperative business model pretty well. And simply put, cooperatives exist to improve the lives of the members of our communities. So as Dave mentioned, Farm Credit Services, their partnership with rural America has resulted in innovative programs, products, and growth. Today, they're a leading provider of agricultural financing due largely to their commitment to agriculture and their complete, dependable, and competitive service.
Good job. Thanks. At this point, I'd like to ask Aaron Vetter to come to the stage with Farm Credit Services.
Our organization began in 1916, so we're 100 years old this year. Farm Credit Services of Mandan is a billion-dollar financial institution. We finance rural America and agriculture. We also provide financially related services of tax, record keeping, and insurance services. Bismarck-Mandan is key to our success because it is central to our territory. The other thing is it's easy to recruit employees because of Bismarck-Mandan community is a good community for our employees to live in. Being involved in the Chamber has built relationships from our employees with other businesses. It created opportunities for our employees to take leadership positions like on the Ag Chamber. It keeps us informed on issues that are pertaining to business environment in Bismarck-Mandan. What makes us successful is our employees and our customers working together in a co-op structure. That's what's made us successful for the past 100 years, and that's what will make us successful in the future. Well, thank you. Like some of the others, I'm ill-prepared today because I really didn't come with any prepared remarks. However, a few things come to mind. First of all, I want to thank MDU Basin Electric for sponsoring the award. So thank you. Secondly, the Chamber. We appreciate as a business for the many years that we've been in Bismarck-Mandan for what the Chamber has done for us. So I want to thank them, and it is an honor to receive this award for our company. Next, our employees. Obviously, I'm one of many employees that call Bismarck-Mandan home. It's a great community, a great business environment, and it is our commitment of our employees that has allowed us to be successful. It's their commitment to our business and to our customers. And lastly, I've traveled a lot over the last 2 years, and I can honestly say this. As I traveled, I am always excited and happy to call Bismarck-Mandan home. I cannot think of a better place to have our business and our corporate office. And lastly, it is a great place to raise a family. So with that, I want to thank the Chamber and thank of all our employees, and thank you very much.
That's awesome. Nobody's using my notes. Congratulations to Farm Credit Services. You know I'm kidding. On behalf of the Excellent in Business, Business Education Partnership, and Military Affairs Committees, thank you for helping us recognize and celebrate our business community and education community at Celebrate Bismarck-Mandan today. Platinum sponsors MDU Resources Basin Electric Cooperative and KLJ, thank you so much. Gold sponsors American Bank Center, Miller Insulation, BNC National Bank. The video sponsor, North Dakota Guarantee and Title. Are you keeping up with me? I can't see. Bismarck Tribune is the award sponsor, and the Bismarck Aero Center, the silver sponsor. And then all of our table sponsors and our businesses that have been supporting the Chamber for the last 105 years. Absolutely fantastic. We got a lot of good things happening. One, I just got, if you saw the news release, and I am going to say this because you're the right audience, is that Bismarck-Mandan, our metro region, was just ranked number 2 in the country out of 380 metro areas for women entrepreneurship. Number 2 in the country. Dang right. So to hear what everybody has said, you've invested your time, you've invested your people, you've invested your money into our area and our region, and they're starting to pay dividends. Don't ever be afraid to sing the praises of our region. So, and if you don't know what to say, just give us a call. We'll give you a hand. We do have a couple of nominees for Entrepreneur of the Year and Small Business of the Year. Is that right? Yes. We have certificates for the nominees for those. So if you can come up and get those, we'll do a picture if you want. And again, quick reminder, if you want extra pictures, come on up. Thank you to my staff, the unbelievable chamber staff and the committees that worked so hard to put this together. It made a new guy very, very comfortable and feeling like this was going to be one of the best events, and it has been so far, the best event that I've been at since I've been here. So thank you so much. Congratulations to our winners, our nominees. And next year, September 14th, we'll do our 2017 Celebrate ceremony. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon and a great weekend.